Hi, everybody. Welcome. It is a wet one here at Jeffco Stadium. Jefferson County League play here. Excited to be right in the middle of it, and it seems like each time we have the Chatfield Chargers rolling along, well, guess what? We seem to get a little bit of rain at least every other time. It affected their first game when they played down in Florida, certainly when they played Horizon as well. Very wet conditions. Running the football is going to be key here. 50 degrees at kickoff, so we get set to go as the Chatfield Chargers get set to take on West. And the Wildcats as they come rolling in here. Wildcats haven't won a game in league play. 2 wins for Chatfield coming in here. They will receive the football. They're in their home dark uniforms, the dark maroon numbers as well. And the quick tackle is Odell will take it up to near the 23-yard line, and that's where they will start. Chargers football brought to you by the Chatfield Gridiron Club. Special thanks to Steve Westfall with Remax Professionals, Schwab of Littleton, Garbanzo Mediterranean Grill, and Chick-fil-A. Kyle Winkler coming in here as the guy who's going to run the up-tempo offense. They will certainly get after it here, but at the same time, you have to think that for the Chargers, they're coming off a couple of tough losses, a tough one to Mullen last week, and they find their man right in the middle there and just can't stay on his feet, but up to the 36-yard line. Immediately, they find Dalton Keene over the middle, and they will come out throwing, doesn't matter. Wet or not, Chatfield doesn't stray from that offense very often. 13 yards on the quick pass. And Kyle Winkler to Keene now, and they go back to the running back here, who's got a huge hole up that right side, breaking tackles and up to about the 46-yard line. And on the carry, we saw a lot of this last week against Mullen. You can see Lucas Gunkel in that backfield a little bit more often. 18 yards on the pickup. Chunks of yardage for the Chargers, not unheard of. This is what they do a lot of the time, setting up the screen, in and out of the hands that time. Looking for Karstensen here on the near side for West on the coverage. Bergquist, Taylor Bergquist, the senior DB, was nearby. Karstensen just trying to reel it in. First incomplete pass of the day, but the first drive for Chatfield always key as they drive it up to near the 42-yard line. And they find Sean Odell. Sean Odell, leading receiver, leading rusher as well for Chatfield. They'll put him in multiple spots. He's headed to the slot now after the pickup of 5, and they give this one off to Keene. Keene will spin his way into the line down near the 38-yard line. Into the heart of that West defense there, and for West. Rothrock on the tackle, Devin Rothrock, Tyler Lewis in the area. Will be calling out for West, but for Chatfield just trying to bounce back after what was a tough one last week. They faced off against Mullen, lost 54-21, and in that game, the first possession, they had the football, they drove it down, scored, took the lead. That lead went away, 26 unanswered points in the second quarter and third quarter for Mullen as Chatfield was shut out there, and the route was on for them. 4th down and 2, and they might have got him to jump here. Been going on the quick snap this time. They got the defense to jump into the neutral zone. We'll get it confirmed here by the Whitecap. Brett McGatlin, and Chargers not afraid to go for it on 4th and even long, particularly in this part of the field. Encroachment indeed. So the 4th and long 2 turns into a first down. So the drive stays alive for Chatfield here. Winkler hands off to the back. I believe it is Gunkel this time, and he's going to be pulled down at about the 25-yard line. Actually, Sean Odell, 1 or 2 on the uniform, and again, tough to see with the dark on dark, but Odell that time on the carry. Give him 7, right back to work. Winkler going up top, looking for everything. It's in the air. Did he make the catch? He did not. Landed out of bounds. Odell out of the slot. Got a nice little rub from the outside receiver and headed toward the near pylon here, not the corner pylon, but the right at the goal line. But landed out of bounds. I think they'll take a shot at that again. They got one-on-one coverage like they wanted. They're going to go back to the backfield and nowhere to go. Karstensen running out of the backfield, and that's a little unusual. Rothrock in there on the tackle. Karstensen normally going to be in that receiver spot. Rothrock shot through there along with Tyler Lewis. Chargers stuck at the 26-yard line. An incomplete pass. No gain on the rush there. Now brings up another 4th and 3 situation, but again, you're in no man's land. Beckham-Harris got a pretty good leg, but again, this would be a 40-plus yard field goal, and it's in the rain. Not exactly sure what kind of footing you're going to have. That's the call here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and 3. Maybe that quick snap. Karstensen in the backfield. Give it to him. Looking for some room. That's actually Keene as he bounces it to the outside. And to the 22-yard line he goes. Rothrock over there. They actually ended up getting a safety to come up, but not in time, and that was Bergquist. Needed 3, got 3.5. 1st down and 10. Winkler looking to pass over the middle, a little high, and the receiver turned around. It was just behind him. There's a flag down on the play, though. He was looking for Odell once again, Sean Odell. Again, leading receiver, leading rusher. They'll put him back there at that tailback spot. Referees taking their time when the flag goes down. It's only the 2nd penalty of the game. Takes them a good 45 seconds to get it figured out. Roughing the passer is the call here, and Winkler was in the air as he threw that one to get rid of it. He got taken to the turf. Tack on 15 yards here. It's half the distance to the goal. They move him down to the 11-yard line. 1st down and 10. Winkler to the I-bank. Keene looking through and not even touched. Touchdown, Chatfield. Keene was shocked by the size of that hole. You could just tell by the way he was running. He didn't burst through the hole. He had picked his way through, and suddenly there was nobody at the 2nd level. 9 plays, 77 yards, and the first touchdown up on the board is Chatfield on their first possession. Beckham-Harris will come out for the point after try. Oh, looking to go for 2. They throw it toward the corner pylon.
Number 1, Nicholas Smith covering is number 6.
Good. Nicholas Smith over there on the coverage.
So the 2-pointer no good. It remains Chatfield 6, Arvada West nothing.
You wonder if Morris came out and did some kicking, and the coaching staff thought, kind of iffy, not great footing on the natural turf that's out here. Maybe we'll just go for 2 the first time around. Did not surprise A West, though, as they went out of that formation. So an 11-yard touchdown run by Dalton Keene makes it 7, or that is 6-0, with the 2-point attempt failing. Whether you're buying or selling a home, the Westfall team can certainly help. 20-plus years experience selling homes in the South Jeffco area. You can call 303-716-3633 for a free market analysis or consultation. That's Steve Westfall with Remax Professionals. 3.5 minutes on the drive. 11-play drive. Excuse me, a 9-play drive. 77 yards. Dalton Keene from 11 yards yards out, helped out by a huge
Out of bounds, triggers the flag.
roughing the passer penalty, and this kick ends up going out of bounds. So A West will start in great field position at their own 35-yard line. By rule, the ball just moved right up to the 35. I think it's professional football. I don't know if it's in college, but they actually move them up to the 40-yard line.
Kick out of bounds.
Or you can make them kick it again.
Set the 35-yard line first, you can.
So here comes A West. Travis Thorsten doesn't mind putting the ball up. Got over 1,100 yards on the season so far. 8 touchdown passes, but 11 turnovers, and they go right to the sophomore running back, Joey Perez, into the heart of that defense. I'll tell you what a difference that has made. You can't run up the middle. They put Matt Gator at a nose tackle position from time to time. Either they put him at the middle linebacker spot, or they put him right on the nose tackle. And it's been tough to get around Gator. He was right in the middle of that one. Short gain that time, up to near the 39-yard line. We're going to call that the 38. Shotgun for Thorsten. Thorsten looks, going to set it up. Slot receiver hit immediately.
And the tackle made immediately on number 8, Dominic Morris.
Boy, we have called out
On the support of the 35, 3rd and 10 for Arvada West.
the DBs here for Chatfield. They do a nice job. From time to time. All over that one. Hoshaver is one of them. Eisenbast comes up from the safety spot. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Thorsten, read option. He's going to give it off. That's Perez picking his way through the left side and cross the 41 to the 42-yard line.
Plethora of Chargers running down, including number 77.
Gator is there again.
Up at the 42.5, it'll be 4th and 2.5.
Zach Sokolsky is also there for Chatfield. 4th and 2 coming up here with under 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. Not quite in no man's land, but A West thinking about going for it. Perez has had good success, at least 3 yards each time he's carried. Not going to get there that time. Right in the heart of the Charger defense, and they bow the backs and stop them.
77, John Drew, another a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Chatfield.
How about that? Isaac Shealy is right there. Came up from his DB spot. Gator is right in the middle a little bit. Zakolski. You've got Maurice Barley that is there. Well, Perez had carried for at least 3 yards each time that he had touched the football. Didn't work out so well that time. Now it's Kyle Winkler's turn here. 1st down and 10 for the Chargers, and they're in A West territory at the 44-yard line. Give them a second here, and they'll get them lined up. Now they're ready to go. Winkler off to the I-back, right up the middle. Flag will come out at the end. Somebody might have got a hold of the face mask there potentially.
But there is a marker.
Lucas Gunkel on the carry. Well, Chatfield's walking backwards. May have been a hold right up near where the tackle was.
Holding. 61 on the offense, 10 yards from the spot.
Well, indeed, goes against one of the linemen, so they walk it back. Spot foul actually puts it back right near the 50-yard line.
16 for Chatfield after the penalty.
So at the 49 now, that actually brings up the 1st and 15 for Winkler. He's got slot left, and the handoff here. I was watching Winkler getting harassed in the backfield up to about the 45-yard line. The I-back will get it up there.
At first, by number 46, Tyler Lewis.
Gunkel again on the carry.
C.J. White, 2nd and 11 from the
Lucas Gunkel getting a few more carries here and there. Keene has had a few more, but Odell has been the guy who's the leading rusher, but they are really starting to put him in that slot position a lot more often. Got 4 out of it. 2nd and 11 coming up here. Under 6 to go. We're in the first quarter. 6-0 lead for Chatfield. They took their first drive. Took them 9 plays. 11-yard touchdown run by Dalton Keene. Off to the left side. There goes Gunkel. Dips inside. Now bounces to the outside. Inside the 40, 35, and out of bounds he goes. Down near the 32-yard line. That's Sean Odell. I should be able to tell now by the running styles. Odell's the one that will dip the shoulders, and he's the one who had the ball that time as they moved him back to that I-back spot. That's why he leads the team in rushing. 12 yards on the pickup, first down and 10. They go right back to the run game, and they run this one right up the middle.
Takes it inside the 30-yard line. 7 Taylor Burton.
Where you see Robinson over there blocking for the receivers, and Gilbert, they do a great job getting up there, getting out front.
2nd and 4 at the 26 against 6.
About 6 yards, 6.5 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 4 here. And back to the run game they go. Right up the middle with it.
Number 1, Lucas Gunkel on the give into the pile.
Lucas Gunkel on the carry that time.
25-yard line.
Boy, we are calling out Rothrock's name and Lewis' name a lot. They're the linebackers there.
1st and 10 for Chatfield on the A-West 22.
Reese Hartman as well, the DB, in on the tackle that time. Took him a little bit longer to try to get Gunkel down. Picked up 4, moving the chains again. Coming up on 4.5 minutes to go. Boy, this is what Chatfield needs, is to take their time to get this one done. Back to the I-back. That time that's Keene, much taller. The sophomore takes it down to near about the 20-yard line.
And others run it down at the 20. Gain of a deuce.
Rothrock there. Nicholas Smith also there for A-West. Gain of only a couple that time. Look out, Winkler in trouble, and will just throw that one away, essentially, and that will be intentional grounding.
Gomez bringing him down as he threw it.
Winkler pled his case there for a minute, but the only man close to him was a lineman. Fortunately for Chatfield, they'll lose it down here as well on the intentional grounding.
Pounding, number 11 on the offense, 5 yards from the start of foul. Includes the loss of downs, 2nd down.
Jay Sartino, the young man who was closest to it, and he's an offensive lineman, so this one goes all the way back to the 38-yard line. Wow. Spot foul. That's a loss of 18 yards, essentially. It is 3rd and 38 now. Delayed draw, a little bit of room there. Bouncing to the outside. That is Odell, who'll get knocked out inside the 20-yard line.
20 run up by number 7, Taylor Berquist.
Berquist is there on the tackle. My correction, that's Lucas Gunkel.
Gain of 19.
You saw where Odell, they actually slid him out, put him in that slot position again, so that was Gunkel from the backfield, and did a nice job. Under 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter. From the 19, Winkler looking to throw as he rolls left. Going to the end zone. It's wide of everybody.
And a turnover on downs. 1st and 10.
4th down play. Again, you're in that no man's land, and took a shot down the field. Well, you knew he was looking for Sean Odell. But that's just a natural. For any defense, the problem is you start covering the likes of Odell, then you've got to start dealing with Chase Robinson, Braden Gilbert, Chase Johnson, Karstensen, who looked good last week in the loss to Mullen. But they cannot take advantage of the turnover on downs anyway. A West able to stumble forward. The first time.
52 Halleck and others, and on the stop, second down.
And Perez and Clean both on the
7.5 of the 22.5.
We've seen them both run the football. Thurstonson looking to pass, setting up the middle screen, and hit immediately and driven down.
Number 3, Dante Moncatura. Lost back to the 20-yard line, 3rd and 10 for A West.
Sheely is there. Taylor Rolls is there. Nowhere for the Wildcats to go. They'd set up that middle screen, and boy, they read it perfectly. Gain of only a yard here. Brings up a 3rd down and 9. Back to pass. Thurston City's going to take off with it. Got a little bit of real estate here and will fall forward to near the 29-yard line. Hoshaver on the tackle, and a good open field tackle at that. Boy, they were coming downhill on him, that's for sure. Dylan Ellis was there to help out the run to the 29-yard line, though. You're going to measure this one? Yeah, they're going to bring him over. The Whitecap taking a look at it here. Oh, the big old quarterback. That was actually Dalton Keene. Let's give credit where credit's due. They were catching up to him, but Keene actually was the one that squared up to try to slow him down. Senior quarterback in Travis Thurston ended up falling forward, though, and it's close to a 1st down. Boy, this is going to be really close. Making sure the links are out.
And it's enough.
First down.
From its own 29 after a gain of 9.
Fell forward just enough. A West will keep rolling here. The Chargers defensively, that Thurston had nowhere to go with that. The pocket had started to collapse on him, and he found a little bit of room in this left side and just took off. Slot right to the wide side of the field. 2 backs with Thurstonson out of the shotgun. And they will hand it off. This is Clean. Nowhere to go on the counter play there. The little read option as Clean takes it up to near the 30-yard line. Only a gain of about a yard.
2nd and 9 from the 30.
Call it the 31. The ball's just short of that. 2nd and 9 coming up. I ran to Matt Gator's side, and he was having none of it. Again, 2 backs in the backfield here. Kind of a pistol set with that double look. They throw. Slot man was open. Whoop, bobbled for a moment. Now shaking tackles. That's Morris. Dominic Morris over on the far side and near a 1st down.
Dominic Morris.
Gator chasing him down. Isaac Sheely also over there, but it's enough to move the chains. Needed 9, got 9 there. 1st and 10 now from their own 40-yard line. A West putting a little something together here. Turned it over on downs in their own territory last time they had the football, but Chatfield could not convert on it. Thurston looking to pass, and he's going up top. DB was in better position than the wide receiver over on the far side. Montgomery, the intended receiver, they put him out there on that Z spot. I'm trying to pick out who that might have been on the cover. It might have been Sheely, but tough to tell. He's going to have to turn with the dark numbers on the dark jerseys. Boy, great. Nope, Lucas Gunkel actually on the coverage. Give them credit there. Minute 7 left to go here in this first quarter. A West going to call timeout. They didn't like the look that they were getting defensively. Well, with the rain that could potentially turn to snow, a good reminder, winter really is on the way. And Les Schwab can help you prepare for what's to come, whether it's tires, brakes, batteries, or something else. Les Schwab can help. Visit the Littleton location just east of C470 and Bowles. Chatfield had lined up. They had 4 up on the line with press coverage on the receivers. Not the look that A West wanted. A quick timeout here. Can't take him home with you. That timeout actually called by Travis Thurston, the quarterback, the senior. Smart enough to know that they were not in a play that was very beneficial to them in a 2nd and 10 situation. They tried to go deep on Gunkel, and he covered it. He's looking for his senior receiver, A.J. Montgomery, on that 1st and 10 play. Counter play, Perez has got it up the middle. He goes, still breaking tackles now and falling forward to near the 47-yard line.
The 45-yard line. Number 5, Jesse Cleaney on the give. 44
Cleaney actually on the carry.
3rd and 3 at the
Mr. Public Address Announcer. The senior and Jesse Cleaney, and then the sophomore. It's not really a thunder and lightning. Cleaney actually got decent size. Perez is a little bit bigger. Pick up at 7 now, a 3rd and 3, much more manageable. They get it to Cleaney on the counter, and again, the Chatfield defense is there. Boy, I'll tell you what. When it comes down to 3rd and even 4th down, the play of the Chargers defense here, at least in this first quarter, has been big on those 3rd and even 4th down short yardages. A West has tried to go up the middle, and there's just nothing doing. Dalton King, one of the guys in the middle of it. They'll run it off to the end of the quarter here. There are a handful of games that are going tonight. I think Fairview is actually in action this evening. With some of the top teams in Class 5. They really have spread it out now. It's not a Friday Night Lights thing anymore. You get some good Saturday games. Bulk of the games go on Friday, but at the same time, Thursday night, we've had some pretty good stuff.
Bristol in there as well.
As a matter of fact, Chatfield's played a lot of Thursday night games. It doesn't feel like winter yet. It certainly feels like fall, but Monarch and Horizon 8-7 right now. Then at the half, Monarch up on Horizon. I assume with Monarch on the bottom, that's probably being played at Centaurus High School.
Here comes the chain gang.
Is it Louisville or Lafayette? I live near, I've been to those games a few times. I never can remember what town I'm going into. 8-7 though, close one. That's a good one going right there.
And it is enough.
Sheffield has seen Horizon this year. Heartbreaker. 2nd game of the season. Week number 1. Handoff up the middle. A West going on 4th down. Did they get there? Boy, not where the referee's running in. It's going to be really close. Everybody's standing around here to see. Boy, that was really close. Perez got the carry. A little second effort might have got it done for him.
Loss at 3 to the 47.
You bet they are. It's that close. So we'll have a measurement here. Just into the second quarter here. And now Monarch up 15-7, thanks to a friend. Paul Wills just tweeted it out about a minute ago. Another Philip Berbernack on the 15-yard run, so Monarch on the board, goes for two, gets the lead, and then extends it. A 15-yard run by Berbernack. First down. You can see here. A West for longer, 3 and out last time they had the football. This will be the 8th play of the drive for A West. Threatening to get into Chatfield territory for the first time. Thurston in trouble and sacked back at the 46-yard line. John Gerd, the sophomore, got in there and pulled him down.
Pass tipped away. Looking for Makatura. That'll bring up 4th and 2.
A loss of 3, and the Chargers, really for the second time tonight, well, when the pressure wasn't there, A West was setting up screens. When they were looking to go deep, you remember that Thurston ended up escaping the pocket and picking up a first down on a 4th and long, or a 3rd and long play.
Flag in between plays.
First time they get to it, got it out of his hands quickly this time, and over to the far side, the catch made at about the 43-yard line. That's Morris on the catch.
Sideline warning, Chatfield bench.
11 yards on the pickup there. But again, still short of that first down after the sack. But another 3rd and short situation here. Need 2 yards to get it up to the 40-yard line to keep the chains moving. And Chatfield defense has been in this position. Stopped him on downs once on a 4th down try, but could not do it the last time it happened. Now 3rd and 2. Thurston checks to the right side. Looking to pass, setting up the screen. Little wheel route, and behind his intended receiver, Dante Makatura in the backfield. He was lined up there along with Jesse Keeney. Makatura could not make that catch. That is such a difficult throw. That little wheel route, just having somebody get out into the flat from that position, you've really got to have some touch on it. And again, wet footballs out there. Been raining since, geez, I don't know, 4 o'clock at least. We're in Lakewood. There's a flag down. Could be a sideline violation. We'll have to see. Coming from over here, the get back guy's got to get back on the job, I think, for Chatfield. Yeah, that's the one. So 4th and 2, naturally. The Wildcats, not much loot. Matt Pint, the head coach of the A West club, they had come rolling in 2-0, beat Douglas County, beat Smoky Hill, going into the Jeffco League, but been winless since. Stopped everything.
Made by Wilson.
2. Did somebody move? Oh, they got the Charger to line up in the neutral zone, and that's a first down.
Stacked up at the 50. There is a flag down at the 44.
4th and 2 turns into a 1st and 10 at the Chargers 37-yard line. Chatfield trying to snap a 3-game losing streak coming in here. So both teams, a win would be huge for them. Thurston goes here to the near side. Oh, it's picked off. Tipped in the air and picked off. Chatfield's got it and returned here to the 44-yard line.
The penalty will put the ball on the Chatfield 35, 1st and 19 for the Chargers.
You kidding me? That's a big old linebacker that jumped up and got that one. Yep, popped straight up in the air. Remember, Chatfield a couple of weeks ago playing with 9 starters out of the game. That is hard to imagine. They've had to bring a lot of guys up. This one's coming back. There's a hold. Tyler Wilson on the interception, by the way. Flag back to where the original line of scrimmage is.
Tackle made in the open field on number 2, Sean
See
O'Dell.
what the call is here. I thought I saw a hold.
Still a gain of a half dozen. 3rd and 8. Chatfield on its 46.
Confirming what I saw out of the corner of my eye. A spot foul back to the 35-yard line now.
Lucas Dunkel on the toss. He stacked up after maybe a yard.
On the right side. Going to pick his way through over there. Strung out. That was Karstensen on the carry. He's getting a few more carries from that I-back spot. There's just not a lot of room to run over on that right side. Isaiah Hahola on the tackle. Got 5, needs a lot more than that. 2nd and 14 coming up here. Winkler's going to go back up under center now. The eye back there, and that's who he will give it to. Trying to get to the outside. Bounce in here to the near side and pile drive into the ground at the 46-yard line. And that's Sean O'Dell, and boy, he is slow to come up. Boy, that was a rough tackle. Hit him square on, but then flipped him over. He's up and okay. Got about 6, 3rd down, and 8 now. Resets Karstensen. They flip it back. This is Gunkel trying to pick his way through there. There is no room on the A West side over there.
Into the 22.5 7 down quarter.
Lewis in there on the tackle. So a 4th down coming up here. Well, let's see what Chatfield's got in mind. Neither team has thought about punting the ball yet, and they're not thinking about it here, at least on 4th and 8. Winkler checks to the sideline, and they will go ahead and pooch punt it. With no one back there to return, that will fall inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. Tricky. It works. Everybody's going to stay up. You're not going to have a return man if you can get off a decent rugby-style punt. You're going to change the field possession a little bit. Change field position, I should say.
Put it down at the 21, actually 3rd and 6.
First punt of the game for either team. A West will start from their own 17-yard line. Thurston, pistol set, going to hand it off and falling forward.
For number 8, Dominic Moore.
Perez on the carry.
Right on 4th and 6 to the 21.
Up to about the 21-yard line, gain of 4. Teams will look to the side and kind of see. You've got Perez on the hip of Thurston. Twin receivers either side now. So you've got 4 in the pattern, trying to spread out Chatfield defense a little bit, and it doesn't work. Nowhere for Perez to go. May not have even gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Punt bounding out of bounds. Westfall at number 19 handled the punt.
He is there. Keen is there as well.
Arvada West punt of 29 yards.
Third and 6
Put it at
now.
46. First and 10 from there, 25 on the punt.
No gain on that last play. Thurston looking. Now he's coming back over the middle and looking for Morris. Too high for him. Morris had just gotten a step on his defender. But the ball delivered way too high for Morris to get to.
Run inside the 45, tackle by number 35, Reese Hartman.
Punt teams will come in now.
Gunkel on the give, second down and 6 at the 42.
Ben Rumsey was the one that was in coverage that time. First punt for Arvada West. They went for it in their own territory a couple of possessions ago. Snap, ooh, high snap at that. Just got the punt away. We'll go into the A West bench over on the right side. Over on the far side, I should say. Great field position for Chatfield coming up here. 6:20 left to go here in the first half. Well, don't forget that Steve Westfall will make a $500 donation to the Chatfield Booster Club of your choice when you buy or sell a home with him. Call him today, 303-716-3633. Considering that it was like a jailbreak coming to get to him, Hunter did a pretty good job of getting that one off. Chargers will have it at the 46-yard line of A West. High back, first one through, falls to about the 42-yard line. Gunkel, the carry. Odell is back out there. Remember, he was a little hobbled last time he carried that football. 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6 coming here. Winkler looking to pass. Hit as he throws, and it's knocked away. Looking for Gilbert to try to get back there. On the coverage was Finelli Poole. Stefano Finelli Poole, the senior, on the coverage that time. The ball was knocked away. So 3rd and 6 coming. Winkler back up under center. Rolls here to the near side. And ends up throwing that one away as he gets hit as he throws it. Lewis got to him. $5:39 left to go here in the first half, and for Chatfield, a 3 and out potentially as the punt team will come out.
20 goes number 5, Jesse Cleany.
Boy, Winkler had no time.
Ball at the 24, 2nd and 6.
Big thanks to folks at Chick-fil-a in Littleton, located at C470 and Kipling, part of that Chatfield Gridiron Club. Learn more about the Gridiron Club, go to chatfieldfootball.com. You can find them on Facebook. And you can follow them on Twitter. That's Chatfield FT Ball. Punt toward the corner. It'll go into the end zone though, and A West will have it at their own 20-yard line.
Across the 25 goes
No
number
Coffin
5,
corner
Jesse
attempt
Cleany.
there.
3rd down and
The ball
3
bounded
at the 26 and a half.
just across the end line before it ended up going wide. Chargers, first time they had the football, 9 plays, 77 yards. Dalton Keene, a 11-yard touchdown run. Looked fantastic, but since then, A West has made a few adjustments defensively.
Something incomplete for number 8, Dominic Morris.
6-0, headed toward halftime. Chatfield defense with a turnover. Tucker Wilson with the interception. Stopped what was the longest drive at the time by A. West. Hearty dose of Jesse Cleaney and Joey Perez. A. West keeping it on the ground an awful lot. They try to get Montgomery deeper, hit Morris out of the slot position, but Thurston for now has been a little off target. Counter play into the heart of the Chatfield defense. Run to the 26, and that's about it. Cleaney on the carry. Gator there.
One dives down.
About 5 that time.
Chatfield 46, number 46.
3rd and 4 coming up.
First and 10, Chatfield on its own 46. Punt good for 28.
A. West again. They don't have runners. All looking to the sideline. They get the signals. Play is set up. Back to pass. Thurston. Too high for the intended receiver over on the far side, and that was Morris over there. Dominic Morris just could not get up high enough to get to that one. He had gotten far enough by the sticks. It would have been a first down if he could have come down with it, but just could not get to it. Thurston really gunned that one over there, but it sailed on him. Chargers forcing a second potential 3 and out here. The A. West punt team comes out for the second straight time. Well, snap. The long snapper's got to get that ball there a little bit sooner. He kind of lobbed it out there that time. Much better snap. Boy, the punter knew he didn't have a lot of time at all. Line drive kick. Not even going to get to the return man, Odell. It'll roll dead at about the 46-yard line. So the Chargers will have it here. First down and 10. And again, very good field position. But the offense is been stuck in the mud a little bit. Not a lot of run out there on the field. Although it's been raining a lot. The rain's finally let up here a little bit. The field's in great shape. That's not what's slowing them down. It's the A. West defense is actually slowing them down. Kicking his way through, I believe Odell out of the backfield across the 50 down to the 46-yard line, or 47. It was Odell on the carry. About 6. Here comes second down now. A. West plays an up-tempo style. Chatfield, it's an up-tempo style on a little extra caffeine. They go a little bit faster, believe it or not. He goes back to the eye back there and scoot his way forward to down near the 42-yard line. Odell on the carry again. Nope, take that back. That was Gunkel. I see Odell coming out here to the near side. Gunkel on the carry. Gunkel back in the backfield now. Back they go. Gunkel somehow kind of picking his way forward to inside the 40-yard line. I don't know how he did it. He avoided a couple of huge hits that time. Got about 4. Second. About 3.5 more like. 2nd and 7 here. Back to the run game. We went with Keene or Carstensen.
And for the screen, the number 1, Lucas Gunkel down to the 35. Number 7.
Taller back. That was Dalton Keene, the sophomore. Got it back to the line of scrimmage. That's all that he had there. 3rd and 7 coming now. This is about where the Chargers have been stopped. Between the 30s, as they start to get into A. West territory, they start to get bogged down a little bit. A. West defense steps up. But the Chargers have started to really keep it on the ground an awful lot. delay a game against the Chargers. Didn't even realize that was coming. And so, believe it or not, in the up-tempo style, a delay of game will walk it back 5 yards. Now it brings up a 3rd and 13. A very deliberate tempo. Winkler back to pass, setting up the screen here to the near side. He's got blockers out in front. Can he slip his way through there? Tackled forward to the 35-yard line. He'll be short of that first down. Found a way to get Lucas Gunkel on that smoke screen. 9 yards on the pickup there that time, and 4th and 3. You betcha Chatfield's going to go for it here. But first, West going to take a timeout.
Short of the first and a turnover on down.
West will have 1 timeout left. Chatfield has not used a timeout yet. 1:46 to go in the first half in a defensive struggle, that's for sure. Your local Littleton Les Schwab invites you to check out the fall sale on tires and brakes. It runs all the way through the month of October. Les Schwab of Littleton, just off of C470 in Bowles. Touchdown on the first drive of the game for Chatfield, and that's where we sit. 6-0. They went for 2, as a matter of fact. The amount of points that these two teams though have put up in previous games, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Chatfield 175 points this season, averaging, quick math, almost 30 points a game. West 109 points. The first 2 games they put up a total of 60 points. Remember the Chargers, and they lost to Ralston Valley, only put up 9 points, so that was kind of an anomaly. Otherwise, even in the losses, they're averaging over 20 points a game easily, nearly 30 points a game. 4th down, and turned over on downs. The gray area again, and the Chargers just cannot get it past the 30-yard line of West. I believe that is the 3rd time, no, just the 2nd time that the Chargers have turned it over on downs. West thinking that they can stop them, and they did. Now they've got 1 timeout. Thurston in trouble. He'll escape. Finds a man on the near side. Did he make the catch? He did at the 45-yard line. That's Morris. The clock will stop and the chains will move.
Minimal yardage, number 2, Sean O'Dell to give. 35, Reese Hartman, 47, Devin Rothrock in there. 2nd and 8 at the 46.
A pickup of 12 yards. Minute 36 left to go. Well, now Travis Thurston can kind of show off the wares a little bit. It's certainly time for him to maybe start putting the ball up in the air a little bit.
On the intended target, number 2, Sean O'Dell, 3rd and 8, Chatfield on the 46.
Thurston did a great job. The rush was on. He stepped up into the pocket and then slid to his right and found Morris. Looks right. Now he's running right. And will throw it, and it's picked off. Right into the hornet's nest that time. You kidding me? Wilson with his 2nd interception. He just dropped back from his linebacker spot back into position, and Thurston just threw it away. The flag's going to get picked up here. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Chatfield. Two interceptions for Wilson here, and still enough time on the clock. We're going to go to the ground, though, in a gain of only a couple. That's O'Dell on the carry. They're going up top. Oh, almost intercepted. Nicholas Smith looked like the intended receiver there that time. He had outrun O'Dell, who was just on a straight go route that time. Winkler just threw it up for grabs. So with 3rd and 8, minute 5 left to go here. Now you got to think about getting the first down. You still got 3 timeouts here. You don't have to take a shot downfield, but you've got to get the first down if you want to hang on to it. 4 down territory with the way your defense is playing, certainly. Well, and now they're going to burn the timeout anyway. Chatfield with 2 timeouts still left. 3rd and 8 coming up here, but again, you took your shot on 2nd and long, but now you got to think about moving the sticks. Thanks to the folks at Garbanzo Mediterranean Grill, located at the corner of Bowles and Wadsworth in Littleton. Part of the Chatfield Gridiron Club. Gridiron Club, you can find them on the web, chatfieldfootball.com. Kind of picking through and looking at some scores. Watching that Monarch.
After the play, personal foul, number 7 on the defense. Half the distance.
Well, I've got right now 15 apiece. Horizons come back on it. Hope to take that back. 22-15 Monarch. Guess who? Philip Burbank, another touchdown. Winkler over the middle, got that first down, right about the 41-yard line. Dalton Keene on a little crossing route that time. Winkler had just enough time to deliver that one. Did a good job to stay in the pocket there. Pick up a 12, and now minute 1 left to go in the first half. Chargers moving here, first down. Looks, fires, short route here on the near side and up to about the 27-yard line. And a quick catch that time. Give that to Chase Johnson, his first catch here tonight.
And some dirty laundries. Number 16, Dalton Keene, is stacked up near the line of scrimmage.
Flag down. Referees really taking their time putting this one down. Might have been a flag down that I didn't see.
Defensively,
yep, they're going to get the call here. And it's a personal foul against A. West. Wow. Boy, if the Chargers could put another touchdown up, you almost think it's almost out of reach with the way that the defense is playing, and they've really slowed A. West. Wildcats turned the ball over twice. Half the distance to the goal, puts the ball at about the 13-yard line. First down and 10 now for Chatfield, trying to add to that 6-0 lead. Keene is in the backfield. And they'll give it off. Keene, delayed handoff. Caught there, still on his feet. Dives to the 1-yard line. Oh, he broke a shoestring potential tackle at about the 10. Got it all the way down to the 1-yard line. The clock will stop as they get set to set the ball, but it is a 1st and goal now. Hand it off again. Off tackle. Flag will come in. Did he get in there? I don't think he did.
5 yards from the foul.
Went right back to Keene.
Timeout.
And a flag comes out. And a hold against Chatfield. 1st and goal at the 1. Now turns into 1st and goal at the 6. You're definitely, or excuse me, at about the 11-yard line. Now it opens up the options. You could certainly think about throwing it a little bit. Look at the pass. Trouble. Winkler flush to the pocket. Now he's just tucking it. Now fires. Incomplete. A flag will come out. Looking for Odell. Hit the turf first. May have an ineligible receiver downfield. Winkler was across the line of scrimmage. Well, it was close. Apparently, he was all the way across. Moves it down, only 18 seconds left. Each team with just one timeout now.
Third and goal.
Start warming up the leg over there. Decker Mares is going to maybe have to try a field goal here. Second down coming up here. See, and I think they'll figure out where they're going to spot the ball here. Should be back at the 16-yard line, I believe. Looks like they've got it set down at about the 14.
Winkler throwing is it incomplete. A couple of Wildcats were there.
Chargers will take that.
These Wildcats, number 47, Devin Rothrock, and number 58, Daniel Egan. Fourth and goal on the MLS 14, maybe. We have a flag.
Chargers taking their time. I think the play clock started, though. Referees had already asked them to come out. The defense was a little bit slow to come out. Now the Chargers will come open. Not a lot of time on the play clock here. Winkler looking over the defense, looks to the side, likes what he sees. Back to pass. Trouble coming. They're setting up the screen here, and it's read well. Looking for Gunkel. On the coverage was Reese Hartman, the junior. Had it read the whole way.
Ball just outside the 20. It'll be fourth down, and this will be a
14 seconds left. Third and goal now from the 14-yard line. Gilbert's on the right side. Gunkel is set up in the backfield now. Odell is on the left side. Winkler, trouble, flushed, hit as he throws, and it goes right into the turf. That was Daniel Egan. The arms around the waist of Winkler now with 10 seconds left. Field goal try time. This will be about a 32-yarder.
Intentional grounding. Number 11 on the offense.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Loss of down.
Are you kidding me? Winkler was being tackled as he tried to throw that one, and it went right into the dirt. Now, there wasn't a receiver there, but he was under duress. That's an interesting call, but boy, does that really hurt Chatfield. What was going to be a 32-yard field goal attempt is going to be much longer. Now now the Whitecap walks right through where the kicker worked. Maris was actually setting it up. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Snaps good. Kicks low on the way. Good. She drilled it. Didn't get up real quickly, but again, it's all about getting the footing there to be able to strike it. Well, despite the interesting intentional grounding call, Maris nails it. Nine nothing. The kickoff coming up here is special teams. You've got to just make sure you're probably going to squib it so you get the clock rolling right away. But then make sure you make a sure tackle and go into halftime with the lead here. By the way, at the half, I believe senior day, I don't know what kind of presentation they're going to have. It's still raining out there a little bit. You can see it's kind of sprinkling out there. Well, we'll have to wait and see, but most likely about a 15-minute wait. We'll take a break, step away, and watch a little bit of it, certainly on screen here. We hope you stay with us. Boy, an entertaining second half's going to be on the way, that's for sure. Kick to the far side, bounding ball. All right, they'll get it back to their return man now. He tries to pick his way through. There's no time left on the clock, and McAtura is tackled at about the 21-yard line, and that's where the first half will end. An 11-yard touchdown run by Dalton Keene on the first possession for Chatfield, and on the Chargers' last possession of the first half, a 37-yard field goal by Beckham Morris. 9-0. Chatfield leads it over A West. Jeffco League play here from Jeffco Stadium. You're watching it here on Stream It Sports.